If your story begins with you sinking deeper and darker into a mysterious cave with a creepy painting on the wall, it's probably not going to end that well. Hello everybody, my name's James, this is Relumine. It's our sponsor for the week. We tell you up front when we do them, and it is a puzzle platformer all about sinking deeper and deeper into this cave. A cave of memories, perhaps? The young girl who's trying to find out what's happened with her father while also avoiding what looks like a very spooky, icy, spooky man. Now, controls are relatively simple. All you're doing is dragging around on the screen here, and you can see this little colourful glyph that helps me activate platforms, kind of pointing my way, showing me which way I'm facing. However, if I hold the thumb down and then swipe on the other side of the screen, you can see I can rotate the camera at these 90-degree angles, and when I do so, platforms that are coloured, heavily colourized, green in this case, will move as well. And you see what I did there by swapping to the right platform so it will line up with the elevator bit I need to get on. That's kind of the essence of this game. I've seen some people mentioning things like Monument Valley, and I know what they mean, but it's sort of not that, because Monument Valley is about tricking perspective. It's about kind of crushing the platforms together using perspective to make something that wouldn't really exist. A little bit like Fez does when you rotate. That's not what this is. The 3D environment is fixed. It's all about the way the platforms move and when you choose to freeze and unfreeze them. Because in this case, obviously I need to spin this round so that I can connect that platform to here, run over to the lift and get out of here. However, there are some times when I'll maybe want one platform to freeze but another to move, and that's when things start getting really tricky. I've gotten to several points at this, and you know, I'm a good few levels deep. I've gone back to the beginning to show you just how it all works on a basic level, but there's stuff later on, not that much later on, that gets genuinely taxing. Because, like, for example here, right? I'm on this platform, and I'm going to jump on here. That's activated the yellow one. So you're like, brilliant, I'll hop back on the green platform, and these will line up now, right? Right? No, they won't. That doesn't work, does it? So I need to get off of here, maybe spin that round, connect to the yellow one, and then spin the yellow one round to get to the end. There we go. And you can see here, because we've reached a point in I've reset the game, a point in the playthrough which I hadn't played through before, so I've managed to get an extra puzzle piece. These represent the memories that you're collecting, and it's these memories which kind of activate your lifts to take you to the next place, these little elevator pads which I hop on. And it's interesting because you go up and down. There's not like one fixed direction. You're kind of scuttling backwards and forwards in the landscape of your mind. Now, if I go over here, wander over to this bit, you can see I've thrown the last bit of the parchment on, hop onto this elevator, and down we go. Deeper still. Now, if I put one thumb on here and give it a swizz, now here's the next wrinkle, the next layer. So, these ones move together, and no matter which way I go, they're not going to line up, are they? That's not helping me out at all. And even if I move around here, standing on that platform isn't going to connect to either of those yellow platforms either. So what I need to do is think about stopping one while moving the other. So I need to engineer a way where these two will line up with each other. Let's try that. If I do this, yes, you see? By freezing one, I was able to position the other one in such a way, and you have to kind of think a few moves ahead to go right. So if I go two that way, and then turn anti-clockwise, that one and then puts together, and yeah, and it works. Initially, it can be a little bit like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, but as you saw, the game doesn't give you any kind of spoken text prompts or anything like that. You're left to work it out, and everyone knows it like that, as long as it's done well. Once it's done smart. Okay, so these all join together. You can see the parchment on that screen. So I need to go over here, and then these two are now connected. So the way that moves is directly affected by the green platform, and I need to get the green platform. Whoa, don't do that. Over here. So if I do this, spin, I want to get it round, spin again. Nope, that's not right. Last one. Nope, that's the wrong way as well. So you see how these are not aligned correctly. This isn't going to work. It's never going to get to the place I want it. So, let's freeze that. Let's go around. There. There. That's just taking me back to the beginning. That's no good. So if I get on this bit of the platform, move it around, then freeze that, readjust this, unfreeze it, and have a go. Let's see where this takes us. Because I still need a bit where... There! You see? See that's connected? Brilliant. Now I need to make sure I can get on it. And at the moment, the way that's aligned, I'm never going to be in a position where I can actually jump onto the thing. So that's practically useless for me right now. So how can I make that work better? Well, let's freeze and try again. If I do this, move that around, unfreeze it. Will this help me out? Will this get me to the right place? Oof. No, it's not going to do it, is it? So as you can see, that takes me just back to the beginning, basically back to where we started. That's not very helpful. So let's move this around. I need to put this in a place, there we go, where I can grab. So that one needs to be frozen ahead of time, and I can then move it back to the other position, unfreeze it, and get back to the start. So even me playing through this before, like I've completed that before, there are lots of other puzzles between here and there, and even then, I'd forgotten it. So if I reactivate that, and then we need to start spinning around, and it will move, there you go, completely differently. Spin, spin, can I get to the other bit? There we go, that takes me to the end. So, a simple idea that quickly starts becoming a little bit more complicated than maybe you thought it was. And it's these wrinkles that make the game an interesting challenge. And force you on a little bit of a learning curve, which I also enjoy. So if I move around here, let's hop on there, let's go over there, let's activate this block. Now it's activating 2. So let's see what happens when I spin. But it's only moving that one. I need to get to this one. So now I've got 2 options. Let me just stand here and see what happens. Right. So I feel like this connecting to here is in some way important, don't you? And if I can go over there, freeze that, spin around, because I feel like the freezing is important, you know what I mean? If I freeze that, right. Okay, so I need to make sure that that block becomes frozen immediately next to the platform with the little glyph on it. I say glyph, of course, what I meant was the little paper sheath. So let's get around here, and let's start moving that thing around. Let's activate it. Now, you spin. There we go. That's the place I want it. So I need it to freeze there. However, as you can see, I can't move off this platform in order to freeze it there. That's no good at all. And if you want to see how this one's solved, you're going to have to go and play the game. This is Relumine, currently available iPhone, iPad, and Android. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.